Dave Jones, and I have the pleasure of representing Sacramento in our state assembly. And I'm here today to support you and your community as we fight together to right an injustice that has been affecting the Hmong community for over 30 years now. Unfortunately, not everyone knows the tremendous sacrifices that the Hmong made in Southeast Asia during the Vietnam War. Your presence here today reminds the American public of the tremendous sacrifices, the tremendous courage that the Hmong people showed in allying themselves with the United States in those wars. The Hmong paid a tremendous price for that alliance. Persecution, attacks, being driven from your villages, being driven into the jungles, genocide. And that persecution continues today. And I believe very strongly that we owe a great debt of gratitude to the Hmong people for standing with the United States during that war, and that we need to thank them and do everything we can to protest and put an end to the human rights violations that are occurring in Laos and Thailand today. As many of you know, I introduced Assembly Joint Resolution 36, the Hmong Human Rights Resolution, to urge the federal government to take a series of actions at the international and national level to exert pressure to bring all of its diplomatic power to bear to end the crisis that's occurring in Laos and Thailand. We are with you here in Sacramento. Earlier this year, we had an opportunity to show the Sacramento community what's happening in Laos and Thailand. We did a screening of Hunted Like Animals, the very courageous and brave documentary that was put together with footage that was today of the Hmong in Laos. And then in January, my colleague, Assemblymember Juan Arambula, and I held a rally that many of you took time to attend. And many of you took time to go and meet with assembly members and senators to educate them about the tremendous, tremendous sacrifices and tremendous plight of the Hmong in Laos and Thailand. And as a result of your hard work, we now have 23 state senators and assembly members who have signed on to that joint resolution as co-authors. Thank you. So you are making a difference. I don't know how many of you saw today in the Sacramento Bee the story by Steve Maganini about this rally. I'm sure that there are camera crews here as well who will be capturing this moment for the TV viewing audience as well. Your presence here is making a tremendous difference in educating the broader public and asking the federal government to stand up for the Hmong in Laos, to ask the Laos to insist that the Laotian government end the persecution that's occurring there, and to insist that the Thai government stop the forceful repatriation of Hmong families and individuals back to Laos where they face certain persecution. Now, here before us today on these crosses are the names of 70 Hmong who have died just in the past few months. And we honor them, we remember them, and we make sure that their story will not be forgotten, and that those who are in a position to make a difference know and understand that this situation has to be ended and changed now. And thank you for all of you who are bearing these crosses, all of the young people who are here, the others who are here as well, to make sure that we never, never forget. Thank you. So today, your voice is being heard again in the halls of your state capital and throughout Sacramento. There are rallies like this occurring across the United States at very
much to Assemblyman Dave Jones.